So if your budget was 15,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees and all you wanted is a good camera phone, but there's a lot of options out there in the market, and after seeing so many options, it can easily confuse you. So today I'm bringing a list of best camera smartphones according to your budget so that you can take your photography or videography to the next level without even breaking the bank. So starting right up with the best camera phones under 15,000 rupees. And we have the Samsung M34 in the top of this list. You get a 50 megapixel main camera with OIS along with 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera and a third 2 megapixel useless camera. But the other two cameras, that is the main and the ultra wide angle camera, is a very good one according to the budget, and it will give you very good photos and videos, especially when there is ample amount of light. You can get almost the same experience in the front camera also. The only difference here being the rear camera can record up to 4K and the front camera can record up to 1080p 30 fps. But yes, in low light you might get to see the quality being dropped, but the thing is, it is very normal for phones to do this in this range. But yeah, compared to all other phones available in this range, this is one of the best camera phones that I can suggest you to buy right now. The base 6+128GB variant costs you around 14 to 15,000 rupees, and during sales you can get this phone easily at around 14,000 rupees. But again, this is without charger, as no Samsung phones has charger in the box anymore. Currently it is available at 14,800 rupees. But if you want a camera phone right now and this 14,800 rupees seems a bit more for you, then you can get the Samsung F15, which costs around 13,000 rupees for the 4/128GB, and it is also a very good camera phone. But is the Samsung M34 will be a better choice than this one, as this one can only shoot till 1080p 30 fps. The M34 can shoot till 4K. Also, this phone has a 90Hz AMOLED display compared to M34's 120Hz AMOLED display, and also it has a 5 megapixel ultra wide angle camera compared to 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera on the M34. But yeah, if you can stretch your budget till 13,000 rupees, then this phone might be a good camera phone for you. The Moto G64 is also another good camera phone under 15,000 rupees, and the 8/128GB variant of this particular phone actually costs 15,000 rupees. It also has a 50 megapixel main camera along with OIS and a 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera and a 16 megapixel front camera. The photo quality and the video quality is also very good on this phone, but again, if you want a very good video quality, then the Samsung M34 might be a better choice for you. But yeah, this phone is also pretty good for cameras. But the thing is that this phone has an IPS display as compared to AMOLED displays that you can easily find under 15,000 rupees in most phones nowadays. So yeah, that could be a concerning point for a lot of people out there. And also the other phones also have some Gorilla Glass display protection. We don't know exactly what this particular phone has, but the rest of the things are pretty good, and also you get a charger in the box for this particular device, so that's also a good thing. Even in 20,000 rupees base camera smartphones, I will be keeping the Samsung M35 first, which is an updated version of the Samsung M34, which is launched around 20,000 rupees for the 8/128GB variant. This one also has a 50 megapixel OIS camera in the rear along with 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera along with a 2 megapixel third camera, which is useless, and also a 13 megapixel front camera. And this particular phone is the only phone in this budget to provide you with 4K recording, not only in the rear but also in the front camera. And also the photo and the video quality is actually better than the Samsung M34 and also better than most other phones in this range. It will do, however, might struggle in low light, but again, that's normal as I said. But overall, it is a very good camera phone package. You can easily get this phone, but of course you have to buy the charger separately. Realme Nano 70 Pro is also another good camera phone around the price of rupees 17 to 18,000 rupees for the 8/128GB variant. Even though if you want the best video quality, then obviously get the Samsung M35. But other than that, the photo quality is pretty much same. But if you want an overall better camera phone, then get the Samsung M35. But for some reason, if you don't want that phone, then the Narzo 70 Pro is also a very good phone. It also has a 50 megapixel IMX890 OIS camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and the useless 2 megapixel rear cameras, and a 16 megapixel front camera, even though it can only shoot 4K in the red camera. And for some reason, if you don't want either of these phones, then you can get the Moto G85, which is also recently launched. It also has a 50 megapixel main camera with OIS and a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle camera and a 32 megapixel front camera. But again, even if by margin, if you want a better camera phone, then get the Samsung M35, and if not that, get the Narzo 70 Pro. Only get this particular phone if you don't want either of those phones. Now, if you want to increase your budget till 25,000 rupees, then the Nothing Phone 2 will be my first recommendation. It not only has a 50 megapixel main camera with OIS, but also a 50 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and both of these cameras can actually shoot in 4K. But only the 32 megapixel front camera can shoot till 1080p 60 fps. But overall photo and video quality wise, be it in daylight or even in low light, it is a very good overall package, especially in the video recording department. The 8/128GB of this particular device costs around 24,000 rupees currently without any sales, but also you need to buy a 45 watts charger for this particular device. The Moto H50 Fusion is also a very good camera around this range. It has a 50 megapixel main camera with OIS and a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle camera and a 32 megapixel front camera, and both the front and the rear can shoot in 4K. Even though still I think apart from the front camera, the Nothing Phone 2A has a better video recording capabilities from the rear cameras. But if front camera is in your highest priorities, then get this particular device. But other than that, the stabilization and the exposure shift is better on the Nothing Phone 2A. But also this phone has an IP68 rating, which is very rare in this range, and also you do get a charger in the box. The 8 128GB variant of this particular device cost around 23,000 rupees. Now I did not want to include the OnePlus Nord CE4 in this particular camera phone list because even though it can take good quality photos, but when it comes to video recording, I think the other two phones actually excels as compared to this particular device. The 8 128GB of this particular device cost around 25,000 rupees currently, and only get this particular phone if you wanted a branded camera smartphone, especially from a brand like OnePlus. Now if you increase your budget till 30,000 rupees, then the first phone I will recommend is the Moto H50 Pro. This not only has a 50 megapixel OIS main camera along with a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, but also a 10 megapixel telephoto camera with OIS. So if you are someone who wants to take better portrait photos, then this particular device will be the best for you under 30,000 rupees. My only concern for this particular device is the video recording department. I mean, sometimes the stabilization works and sometimes it doesn't, and also if the phone heats up, the video recording will be rubbish. So if you need a overall good camera package and video recording isn't your highest, then get this particular device. It can also shoot in 4K 30fps in both front and back, but as I said, it has some issues in the video recording department. The Asus 256GB variant of this particular device cost around 32,000 rupees, and during sales it will cost around 30,000 rupees. But if video recording is in your highest priority list, then get the Samsung A35. It has a 50 megapixel main camera with OIS and an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera and a 5 megapixel macro lens, and the photo and the video quality both are excellent. The photo and the video quality is very good in this range, and especially in the video recording department, it is way better than the Moto H50 Pro. This one can also shoot in 4K in both the front and the rear cameras, and the 8 128GB of this particular phone cost around 28,000 rupees, and again without any charger. I will only recommend you the Realme 12 Pro Plus if you need the best telephoto lens in this particular price range for better zooming capabilities or higher quality portrait shots. It has a 50 megapixel main camera with OIS and a 64 megapixel telephoto lens and an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera and a 32 megapixel front camera. Only in the rear you can shoot in 4K, not in the front, and also the video recording could have been better, especially in the front camera where the stabilization basically doesn't work. The 8 256GB variant of this particular device cost around 29,000 rupees. So yeah, if for some reason you don't like the Moto or the Samsung device listed, you can get this particular one then. So now you guys tell me which of these particular devices would you like to buy. Let me know in the comments, and still if there's any doubt also let me know in the comments. You might also like this particular video. Until the next one, this was Hrideep. See you guys.